Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors into the elders and apostles from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed, and hopefully through the grace of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, you may be saved. This is your brother Marco Warrior from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago, coming at you with another lesson, man. And the title of this video is, man, the wicked is estranged from the womb. This is a clip that just popped up on my feed that these police officers went to this Alpha house, basically this white fraternity house, because they got a call. A fire alarm went off, and when they went into the basement, they seen a lot of the pledges. Because when you in that fraternity life, you start off as a pledge. They was blindfolded and shirtless in like a very nasty basement, and it's about time that that what these Edomites been doing in that Greek life is coming to the front, man. And all you jakes that then signed up for these fraternities, that shit wickedness, man. That shit is idolatry, and that just goes back to what the elders and apostles been saying for years, that this is that Greek life, man. It's the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun, man. And everything that happened before then, during the times of the Grecians, is here now, because they still worshiping and doing the same things. But that was gonna be a different topic. But the main thing is gonna be, man, you people that look, that try to be in that Greek life and follow after the ways of the wicked, y'all gonna be destroyed, man. This is Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So we're not supposed to learn the ways of the heathen, man. That's they traditions. And a lot of that shit is idolatry. For you to get in some of them fraternities, especially the white fraternities, you gotta do like, certain acts. Maybe you gotta do some sodomite shit, man. Cause they be doing that in the black fraternities. Esau gonna be doing that. These dudes blindfolded. And I seen, a clip, some of them dudes had their shirt off and was in their drawers, man. What the hell was they doing down there? And there was a whole group of them. It was it had to be at least 30 of them in that basement, man. So what type of shit they had these niggas doing, man? I remember when I was in college, it was a girl I talked to, and her brother had to go to therapy for it. And he didn't even tell the therapist everything. He was just so traumatized what happened. Because, you're not supposed to say whatever happens when you pledging. And all he said was the pledgers that was over him, some of them was not straight. That's all he said. And that, hey, that was enough. That was enough, man. That shows you, man, that shit is wickedness, man. It's a lot of wickedness in that stuff, man. Because for you to do that, that's why a lot of them people that's in those fraternities, they end up being, people of high status, and end up getting money because they sold out. This is Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. We ain't supposed to choose none of that. For the froward is abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. We supposed to be with the righteous, man. We supposed to be with the Lord, man. Not of this world, man. Because that's what they doing. That's what Esau does. It was a whole bunch of Edomites down there. You ain't see not one Jake. If Jake was down there, they probably would have did him the worst, man. And what's crazy? You don't see that in no news, none of that. Every time it has something to do with these frats, they sweep that shit under the rug. Just like that clip. You ain't not gonna see that on no media outlet. And whole time, shoot, them police probably ain't did nothing. They probably just told them, shit. They didn't probably tell them to do nothing. They just probably act like they didn't see nothing. And that just shows you that, man, Esau Edom is wicked, man. Esau Edom is wicked, man. I'm gonna end it with that precept. The wicked, the wicked was estranged from the room. They been wicked since the beginning of time, man. This ain't nothing new. The only people that forgot that these mugs is wicked is the rest of the world. We been knew they've been wicked. They've been wicked since the beginning. You can't. There's no righteousness. There's no good in a man that eats human flesh, man, for fun. Not even to do it just because he's hungry. He did it because for sport, not because he's starving, just for fun. who cut us up and and put our use our hair as couch cushions, man. You can't. That's not somebody that's upright at all, man. Some people, yeah, some people do bad things, but they just they continually do it because it's in the power of their hands to do it because they want to do it. They just want to do it. This is sport to them. It's a sport for them to do with mischief. It says that in the scriptures, man. This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies, man. They go astray as soon as they born and they speak lies, man. Everything that they project on Jake is what they everything they project on Jake is them ultimately, man. The stuff that they blame us and try to push to the front that we do, they do that in the darkness worse than what Jake be doing. Cause they love to say we fucking wicked, we evil, we're violent, and we're aggressive. But like how are we that? When you look at their history, that's all they've done. You can't reason with these devils because they liars, man. They are fucking liars, man. You can't trust them at all, man. Never trust thy enemy. And you people, like I said, that's gonna get in them frats thinking that shit cool. Y'all gonna find out, man. Cause I knew one Jake when I was in school. He ended up going to a white fraternity. Like when I first met him, he was a chill dude. Didn't go out and party much. He just was to himself and did his homework. This man switched schools and joined the right fraternity, and he did a whole 360, man. Like it was like changed over day and night. Like it was a day and night change, man. And shoot, that's that spirit on him. That's that spirit. And who knows what the hell he had to do to, as a pledge. That's probably never gonna come to light, but the Lord knows, So hey man, stop fucking with these people. They never liked you, they never will like you, man. They still see you as nothing but a nigga to them, man. Just like back then, as it is now, man. I'm gonna end it right there. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors and to the elders and apostles from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be saved, and hopefully through the grace of Yahweh Shem Shai you may be sealed. With that, I'd like to say, stay prayed up, brothers and sisters. We almost up out of here. Shalom and the Bible ball.